Hi, everybody. Good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Are you excited about today? You are finishing level 1, people. Congratulations. I'm so, excited, uh, moved in a way because, I mean, it's a great achievement, don't you think? It's a great achievement that you finish, your first level, and it was a real pleasure to be your first teacher, right? That is amazing, So, this class is going to be, shorter than the usual sessions because it is going to last only an hour. The last class, the last session in every module is only 1 hour, ¿ok? Siempre la última clase de cada módulo dura 1 hora. Así que today only an hour with me and we say bye-bye. And you celebrate, right? Because you have completed level 1. Thank you for your patience, right? Thank you for being here, on time all the time. That counts a lot to me and to all the teachers, right? So we're gonna try to have fun, right? And only because it's the last day, it doesn't mean we are not gonna practice English. Yes, you have to close with this level talking in English, right? So thank you to the ones who sent the last oral activity. I have also, guys, the first, the second, and the third place. I'm going to let you know who they are. There is a certificate, a diploma, for the first, the second, and the third place. Hay un diplomita para los 3 primeros lugares. El bono, ahí está Carlito, se lo va a hacer llegar. Charlie, yes, right? No, teacher, no. A hug, at least, right? A hug.
Ya la andamos tramitando.
That's great. That's what makes a good boss, Eso hace un buen jefe, ¿verdad? Yes. At least a box of chocolates or something as a reward. Very good. Okay, listen. I haven't listened to the last recordings you sent during the afternoon. Hay un par por ahí de grabaciones que aún no escucho porque he estado un poquito busy, ¿ok? Un poquito ocupada, siempre en lo suyo, trabajando en el cuadrito de evaluación. But I'm going to grade and I'm going to assign a grade after the class. Yes, the final grades, are going to be ready by tomorrow morning. Yes, so you can check your final grade. Se va a revisar su promedio on Schoology, right? The file that says calificaciones, okay? Tomorrow, don't freak if you go right now to the chart and you see that you have a very low score, because it's not ready. I have not completed all the sections. So there are a couple of students who are missing the last forum. Algunos no me han completado el foro número 2 y esa es la nota que está ahí, ¿verdad? En espera. So make sure that you complete that part so I can get all the grades, and get the final score. Yesterday's exam was very simple. Most of you got a really, great grade, more than 9, close to the 10, some of you, right? And that says that you are practicing, that you are studying, right? And that makes me happy. It makes, also speak happy because of your results, right? So right now, let's go to see the last class objective. Today we have just 1 hour and we have to take advantage of that time, right? This is class 27, the last one, oh my gosh. And the last person reading, the objective of this session is going to be you. Yes, you, Carlitos. Charlie, activate your microphone and read the class objective.
Class objective to practice the most important topics from this unit.
From this unit, right? From this unit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are going to go to the warm-up activity. What was the last topic we studied? We were describing places and we analyzed different adjectives to describe those places, right? So I need you guys to close with the classes by helping me complete this activity. Let me put it bigger. Okay, one strategy that you can apply to avoid thinking, in Spanish is try to find the definition of the words in English, meaning to get a monolingual dictionary, right? So we have this, describing places, and you have to match. You have the adjectives and you have the meaning of those adjectives here in English, right? So I need for this, Claudita, to complete the first one. You have the adjective expensive, Cloud. So what I want you to do is to look for the definition of that adjective. What does expensive mean? Repeat.
¿Cómo?
What does expensive mean? What is the meaning of expensive based on the definitions you have here?
Costing a lot of money.
Where do I have to place this, this adjective? Where? Very interesting means expensive? No, right?
Visited by a lot of people?
Visited by a lot of people is expensive?
Costing a lot of money.
A lot of money, yes. Costing, expensive. Teacher, iPhones are very expensive. Alcatels are cheap. You understand the difference, right? Expensive, costoso in terms of money, Claudita, right? So it's costing a lot of money. Priscilla, famous.
Very well known.
Very well known. Yeah, famous. What about huge, Rigo?
Very big.
Very big, teacher. Huge. Excellent. Obed, ancient.
Visited by a lot of people.
Visited by a lot of people. Do you agree, class, that ancient means visited by a lot of people?
No, that
has a long history.
Like San Andres ruins, from El Salvador or Joya de Serén. Those are ancient sites because they have a long history, right? So ancient, that has a long history, or that are very old, right? Exciting. What's the meaning of exciting, Erica Diaz?
Fun.
Fun, teacher.
Of
enjoyable.
How do you say? Enjoyable thing to do.
Hey, nice, exciting. Exciting means fun, with lots of enjoyable things to do. Popular. Let's see. Mercedes, what is popular?
Full of people.
Popular for Mercedes is full of people. Do you agree?
Visits
Visited by a lot of
by
By
a
a
people.
lot
lot
of
of
people.
people.
Ah,
People.
visited by a lot of people. Popular. Okay. Are you sure? Okay, let's see. Boring.
Not very interesting.
Very interesting. Nice. Crowded.
Full of people.
Full of people. Full of people. And fascinating.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Okay, let's check the answers. That's great. You see, this is one way to avoid using Spanish. Find a sort of definition, and that's, you know, what we do with a monolingual dictionary, right? If you have one that, or you want to have one, there are many options in the Play Store. Yes, you can get monolingual dictionaries to download them and to have them on your device, you know, cell phone. So thank you so much. And if you remember, we finished yesterday's class by having a listening. The listening was about some people talking about the cities where they live. Do you remember? And you decided if the people, you know, like the places a lot, like the places a little, and not like the places. Do you remember that exercise?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. So you are going to talk. This time you are going to be the speaker. You're not going to be the listener. You're going to be the speaker this time. And you are going to describe the city where you live. And you have to describe the city where you live by answering these questions. Do you like the city where you live? You have to say yes or no, and why. In the why, you have to provide the other person a description of what you can find there, right? And the second question says, where would you like to live? Maybe if you don't like the place where you live, you can mention another one, right? So if you like, if you ask teacher Lisette, for example, teacher, where would you like to live? I would say I would like to live in Switzerland, you know, with those amazing landscapes all around me, right? With that sort of nice weather that is cold all the time. So those are, you know, the questions that you are supposed to discuss in this part. And this is going to be your last speaking activity. So I want here, guys, you to talk 100% in English. Try to give your classmates your opinion and your answer about these questions in full English. Full English, okay? So let's go to the breakout rooms. It's time to get started with speaking, and let's discuss those two questions. I know that you have interesting things to say, so let's have fun with this speaking activity. Open the breakout rooms. The questions are on the group, and you can check them out.
Osvaldo, do you like the city where you live?
Um, I like city.
¿Dónde estamos?
You like city and
Where do you like?
I have a small backyard in Guatemala.
Okay. Why?
Limit.
Claro, me aparece.
Do you like city where you like? Limit.
Y
We.
por espérame, voy a ver cómo se dice esto. Déjame ver. For being always from family. Por estar lejos de la familia.
Okay.
Ahora te voy a preguntar a ti. Do you like the city where...
Cuscatancingo.
Okay, yes. I know
Near
about
near of me, my brothers, only my sister is in ¿cómo se llama? Only my sister, ay, lejos. ¿Cómo se llama este lugar?
so they are far away from you.
What?
Lejos is far away from you.
Far away.
In that case,
Far away.
far away from me.
Okay, Rigoberto. Okay, sorry. Where is the other question? Where would you like to live?
In my case, I would like to live in Europe,
In Europe. Where exactly?
exactly in Spain, Barcelona, Spain.
I went to Spain. I visited
Really?
Barcelona, yes.
Yo
Like,
también. En serio, yo también.
really?
¿En qué año?
2011, I think.
Lo que más me gustó fue la playa.
In English.
Please, in English, in English. Me too, really. I went to Barcelona too.
Really?
No. I am saying that you have to react in that way, not in Spanish, right? Yo también, no, me too.
Okay.
No, I have never been to Spain, okay? But you, Rigoberto, you can say, well, what I like the most was the beach. What I like the most.
What I like the most.
The most was the
What I
beach.
liked the most.
Was
Was the beach.
Mm-hmm. Why? Priscilla asked, why?
Why, Rigoberto?
I can't say.
Of course you can. Try. Oh,
I know.
I know
I
what you're
know.
talking about.
Yes.
Ah.
You should
The
search.
people.
Quiero ver. Find information.
My goodness.
How do you say playa nudista? How do you say playa nudista?
Nudist.
Nudist.
Ah,
That's why he
that's
likes.
why, because he watched naked,
Yes.
naked women all around.
Yes.
What a mischievous guy. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay, continue, guys, continue.
Okay, and you, a ver, where would you like to live?
Sigan, sigan, yo no lo estoy escuchando.
No.
Do you like the city you like? Do you like the city where you live?
Yes, I like my city because it has the wonderful beach and the amazing volcano and I like only.
Where you like to live?
Where you like to live?
I don't know a specific place, but I like
Specific?
Spain, yeah, Spain. And United States because this country are most opportunity for in professional area or healthy area, work area.
You live. Because.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, that's great. That's why you are quiet, right? Just waiting for the teacher to finish the breakout rooms. Okay, so I'm finishing the time of the breakout rooms discussion and see you there in the main room, girls. Let's leave here this breakout room and let's, continue in the in the main room, right? So, bye-bye. See you there.
Bye.
Here we are. Here we are already. Erica, Bessie, you told me you finished, right? So let's start, sharing with me. Do you like the city where you live, Erica Diaz? Why yes and why not? Okay?
No.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Why
because
not?
it's noisy.
It is noisy.
Traffic is much traffic.
There is much.
There is much traffic.
Okay, traffic.
There is polluted.
Pollution. The city is polluted.
I think more or less like, because I like it. How do you say? Porque hay.
Because there is or there are, in plural or in singular?
Okay. Because there is mall near.
There is a mall near where I
a
live.
bus station. There are bus station near. And there are supermarket near.
Supermarkets, near.
Because I like.
So you have positive and
negative.
negative reasons, right? But
Yes.
I guess what I mean, the decision to say that you like it or don't like it goes more for the option that you don't, right? Because you would like to change. If you could change the place, where would you like to live? Second question.
In the Salvador, Antiguo Cuscatlán.
If it is in El Salvador, but here you can say, any place in the world. You can say Africa, you can say Portugal. So tell me, what place, if you could decide, would you like to live in?
In
the
Salvador, Antiguo Cuscatlán. I don't think
about living in other countries.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And what about Bessie? Where would you like to live? Second question.
In the Salvador, no place.
No place in El Salvador, teacher. It has to be outside. So where outside the country?
In the Canada.
In Canada.
Specifically in Toronto.
Toronto, Canada. Why?
Because it's beautiful, beautiful place.
It's a beautiful
security,
place.
Security is clean. Is the near Cataratas del Niagara.
Oh, you have the Niagara Falls, right? Waterfalls. Yeah. Very good. But do you like cold weather? Because Canada is super cold.
Yes, I like cold.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Thank you. Maybe one day, Bessie, maybe one day you are going to be living there in Canada. Who knows, right? Who knows? Yes. Let's see. Any volunteer to share? I don't want to be pushing people to speak, but I want you to voluntarily say me, teacher.
Okay, me.
Thank you. Question number 1, please.
Number 1, do you like the city where you live? Why? Okay. Yes, I like where I live because there are some beautiful places and there are some stores.
Some stores?
Yes, and all stores are near my home.
It's really convenient, right? Where you live.
Yes.
You have everything near.
Yes, it's a safe place. It's a safe place, and I love because all things where I wanted to go are near my home.
That's excellent, right? That's good. Yes. And you are a very lucky person because there are others who do not have this opportunity, right? If in El Salvador,
yes, I know, but yes, I know, but I respect all that people because they live in a dangerous place, but they have how you say they have know how to live in that places. And I wanted that they visit my country, my how do you say
your city? Hometown?
How do you say my city? No, my city. Because it's a nice place. It's a nice place, but You can visit the malls. You can visit the parks. It's a nice
And the
place.
beach is also near, right? 20 minutes.
Yes, it's also near. It's around 30 minutes.
30.
Yes, it's around 30 minutes.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. So,
okay.
Isaac, you know, you have said it, right? You said that you like the place where you live, etc. But
yes.
if you have the opportunity, where would you like to live?
Oh, I would like to live in Guayuba because it's a cold place and there's no city. And there is a waterfall. I love this
There are
water.
waterfalls. Chorro de la Calera, right? That's the
Chorro de la Calera. It's a beautiful place and it's a cold water.
And
there's a
in
cold
contact
water
with nature because it's surrounded by mountains and it's a very tall place.
Yeah, the environment is like a typical always all weekend there are some typical food. I love that place.
The gastronomic festival, right? Every Sunday. That's delicious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
I like it. Okay, now let's listen to Obed. Obed is raising his hand, right, Obed? And you know, Rigoberto is saying yes. Ask Obed, teacher. Obed has a great, a great answer. The second question only, Obed. Where would you like to live? Is there any place in El Salvador outside the
Sweden.
country? Sweden.
Yes.
Wow. Why would you like to live in Sweden?
For the environment. It's cool.
Women? No. Sweden has beautiful women, right, Rigoberto? European women are beautiful. I mean, Salvadorian women are beautiful too, but the European girls have some specific characteristics. Yes.
La ucraniana suena muy bonita.
¿Ah?
La ucraniana.
Ukrainian, but don't say that you want to live in Ukraine right now because I mean it's super dangerous. That's the last place that someone could choose right now because of the conflict, right? Great. Sweden sounds good, sounds fantastic. How about Claudia? Is there any other place that you would pick, to live if you had the opportunity, Clau?
And I would like to Spain.
Spain. Specifically?
For
where in Spain? I mean, Andalusia, Madrid, where?
How do you say cualquier parte?
Wherever, but in Spain, teacher.
Wherever.
Wherever, but in Spain. Excellent.
For the culture.
The culture.
For the
gastronomy.
Yes. For climate.
The weather. The weather.
The weather. I would like. How do you say batalla de los gallos? Batalla de los gallos. Eso es como batalla de, se le dice así a, ¿cómo se le dice? A batalla, no específicamente animales, sino de rap.
Jaripeo.
No. Es como batalla de improvisaciones. Entonces así se le llama.
It's like when people sing and dance, or what?
No. Improvisaciones de...
Listen to Obed. He wants to be there too. That's good. That sounds that's like rustle up. No, cuando inventa cosas, you are rustling up, right? Nice. Nice. Interesting. You have very, very varied opinions about this question and I loved it, right? Because of the time, we gotta move, yes? And is this part, you know? It's a listening and a reading time at the same at the same time here, right? Listen and read, you know, there are 3 descriptions. Rigo, I want you to be the first one, you know, reading here. The first paragraph, I want Mercedes to read Chester. And I need Prissy to read the last one, okay? So, there you go. Rigo?
I love living in San Diego. The weather here is perfect, sunny nearly every day, but sometimes there is a cold wind that comes off the Pacific Ocean. There's also a famous zoo here in San Diego, and I like to go in the summer to see all the animals. My favorite thing about San Diego is the many type of restaurants that are here. I love Chinese, Thai, and Indian food and in San Diego. I can eat them all. I go to college near to zoo. I am studying to become a vet. So one day I want to work inside the zoo. San Diego is not an old city, but there are parts more than 100 years old, and there are interesting museums here.
Excellent. Thank you very much. This person is talking about the city of San Diego.
San Diego.
And look, you know, he says that San Diego is perfect. It's an adjective for this place, right? Sunny, that's another adjective. Nearly every day, but sometimes there is a cold wind. Oh, delicious. It would be great if we had this in El Salvador, right? Cold wind that comes off the Pacific Ocean. There's also a famous zoo here in San Diego, and I like to go in the summer to see all the animals. My favorite thing about San Diego is the many types of restaurants that are here. I love Chinese, Thai, and Indian food, and in San Diego, I can eat them all. I go to college near the zoo. I am starting to become a vet, so one day I want to work inside the zoo. San Diego is not an old city, but there are parts more than 100 years old, and there are interesting museums here. So this person talks positively about San Diego, right? In a very positive way. Let's continue with Chester.
Chester is an old Roman city, and I live near the center. Chester is in the north of England, and the weather is something terrible. A lot of rain and wind, even in the summer. The Romans were in Chester 2,000 years ago, and today there are buildings and walls to from that period. It's incredible to think of something so old. I work for an adversity and our office is near one office. There are other big cities near Chester, like Liverpool, Manchester, and Birmingham. But I prefer to stay here. If I want to go to London, it's only 2 or 3 hours on the train. Chester is not too big and not too small. It's perfect for me.
Okay, great. Have you ever heard about Chester before, guys? Or this is the first time? Because when we talk about, you know, Italy, we mention what? Cities like Venice or cities like Rome or other places, but not this one, right? Chester. And Chester is an old Roman city, and I live near the center. Chester is in the north of England, and the weather is sometimes terrible. A lot of rain and wind, even in the summer. The Romans were in Chester 2,000 years ago, and today there are buildings and walls from that period. It's incredible to think of something so old. I work for an advertising agency, and our office is near one of the Roman gates to the city. There are other big cities near Chester like Liverpool, Manchester, and Birmingham, but I prefer to stay here. If I want to go to London, it's only 2 or 3 hours on the train. Chester is not too big and not too small. It's perfect for me. What about the last paragraph?
Okay. I'm a student in Paris. The university I go to is very near the river Seine, which passes through Paris. I love my city. Millions of tourists come to Paris every year because it is famous for being so beautiful. There are buildings, bridges, art galleries, and museums here. And some are 500 years old or more. French food is delicious and it's famous all over the world. Fresh croissants in the morning is the perfect breakfast, and in the evening, maybe you will like some snails. The weather in Paris is okay. The winter is sometimes cold and wet, but the summers are always warm. Something I don't like about Paris is the metro. It's very expensive and always too crowded.
Very good. Something I don't like about Paris is the metro, right? It's very expensive and always too crowded. Okay, one advantage of living, you know, in Europe is that you have all the countries. I mean, those like landmarks that everybody talks about near. You can travel from France to Italy by train. It's not necessary to take, you know, a trip to that place by plane. You can go there by train and move from one country to the other. So it's great, right? Very good. Now that you have read these 3 paragraphs, people, I need you to help me with this exercise. There is a cold wind from the mountains. Is it true or false about San Diego? There is a cold wind from the mountains. Claudita says true. What about the rest? Do you agree? Yes, teacher. No, teacher.
No, I think it's false.
So Isaac says
I think
false.
it's false.
False. Let me see. From the Pacific Ocean, not from the mountains. So it is false.
False.
Yes. It comes from the Pacific Ocean, not from the mountains. What about number 2? There are many different types of restaurants in San Diego.
True.
This is true.
True.
All of San Diego is very modern.
Yes,
False.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
True. Obed says false. Why false, Obed? Because
¿cómo
yes,
decís?
teacher. Ajá. He mentions here, right, that there are parts more than 100 years old and there are interesting museums. It says San Diego is not an old city, not an
Yes.
old.
But there are parts more.
But it's not completely modern. So we can say that it's in a way false, right? False. So number 4, Chester is an old Roman city. True or false?
It's
True.
true.
That is true, right?
Yes.
What about 5? You can see the Roman walls in Chester today. True or false?
False.
False. Ceci says false. What about
Yes,
the rest?
Yes,
It's true.
It's
true.
true.
It's true.
It's true
Yes.
because the person mentions that, right? The
Yes.
speaker thinks Chester is too small. He prefers London.
I think they say
Yes.
it's
true.
it's not small.
Is
Too
true.
big. Too big.
False.
It's true.
False.
False or true?
False.
It's true.
Okay, let's go to the reading
True.
here.
False.
False.
He
True.
talks about this city in a very positive way, you know?
Not too big. Not too
Chester is not too big
And not too
and
Not
small.
not
big
too
and
small.
not too small.
Not too small.
Not
It's
big and not too
perfect.
small.
He says that if I want to go to London, dice que si quiere ir a Londres, yes, si quiere, it's only
son
2
3
or
horas.
3 hours on the train. Yes, it's
Four.
perfect. Acá, mira, it's perfect for me. Dice que Chester is perfect for him, right? So this one is
False.
false.
It's false.
7, there is a river in Paris.
Yes, true.
Yes.
And the speaker says she likes the food in Paris.
Yes, true.
Yes.
And number 9, not many people use the Paris metro.
Yeah, because it's expensive.
Oh.
It's false. It's crowded.
False.
It's crowded all the time.
Oh no, sorry. So yes,
So it means that a lot of people use it, right?
sorry.
Okay, great. No problem. Listen, people, now that I have everybody, I will send something right now to WhatsApp. It's something very important, what I told you yesterday. Esta es la encuesta de INSAFORP. Se la voy a enviar al WhatsApp, pero antes necesito dejar unos puntos claros y por eso voy a usar español para esta parte, ¿ok?
Teacher.
Yes, Ceci.
¿Y le tenemos que tomar captura antes de enviarlo?
No, le va a tomar captura donde dice que su encuesta ya fue enviada, ¿ok?
Ok.
Al mensajito que le aparece, a eso, sí.
Ok.
Y esa sí es obligatoria que me la mande porque me queda como un backup por si INSAFORP llegara a decir, mire, nunca me llegó la encuesta de esta personita, yo voy a tener cómo probar que usted sí lo hizo. Entonces a la captura necesito que le ponga su nombre, ¿ok? Antes de enviármela a la imagen, le va a poner ahí en el pie de la imagen su nombre y la envía al grupo, ¿ok? Al grupo de WhatsApp. Lo que sí quiero que observemos es esto. Mire, en el mensaje que yo le voy a enviar va a este punto, pero es mejor dejarlo así aclarado desde ahorita. Para llenar la encuesta se requiere esto. Mire, su nombre completo. Aquí no me la voy a poner Ceci Martínez. No, así como aparece en su DUI. ¿Sí? Nombre completo. Su dirección de correo electrónico con la cual accede a clases. O sea, la que usted usó para registrarse, en este caso en Schoology, ¿verdad? Su número de celular vigente y el nombre de la empresa, pero el nombre legal. No, hay algunas empresas que tienen un nombre comercial y otro legal. Usted conoce el nombre legal de su empresa y ese es el que debe de poner. Si es EPA, pues EPA, ¿verdad? Datos del curso. Mire, nosotros, cada grupo, cada módulo tiene una orden de inicio. Este es el numerito que usted va a agregar donde le pida este dato, ¿ok? Así como me aparece acá. ¿Ok? Y luego el nombre del proveedor con el que se capacitó. En este caso, la academia con la que ustedes se registró para el nivel 1 es Speak. Le van a aparecer un listado grandote. No vaya a seleccionar ninguna otra que no sea Speak. ¿Ok? Nombre del curso, inglés principiante, módulo 1. ¿En qué fecha inició el curso? 25 de enero del 2023 y estamos finalizándola hoy, 2 de marzo del 2023. Entonces, al final de ese mensaje que yo le voy a enviar al WhatsApp, le va a aparecer un enlace. El enlace le va a abrir una página como esta y ahí es donde usted va a ir ingresando los datos que le acabo de comentar acá, ¿ok? Ahora, terminamos, este es el enlace, mire, terminamos de completar todas las secciones, mire, al finalizar la encuesta, usted le toma captura de pantalla y envía pues esa captura al grupo correspondiente de WhatsApp, en este caso al nuestro, ¿verdad? Any question?
No.
No, ok, so, get ready. Ahorita les envío ese mensaje. There you have it. Thank you, Prissy. Thank you very much. Luz de Belén. Same to you. Thank you so much. Rigo, thank you.
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Hi, Isaac. Yes.
El nombre completo de la orden.
El número
Yes.
está en el mensaje de WhatsApp. No lo.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Okay.
it's there.
I'm going to find. Okay.
Do you have it?
Mm.
I got two people here, but I don't know. The last two, you forgot to send the picture with the name. I guess Bessie is one of them, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. In the meantime, I will take the attendance. This is going to be the last time that you listen your names, you know, from teacher Lisette's mouth, right? At least in level number 1, right? So say present, please, when you listen to your names. And here we go. Melvin Aguilar.
Present, Miss.
Thank you very much. Yesenia Andrade.
Present.
Thank you. Priscila Ayala.
Present.
Nice. Felipe Cuadra.
Present.
Excellent.
Yes.
Erika Díaz.
Present.
Very good. Neida Patricia Galindo.
Present.
Very good. Edwin Gerardo.
Present.
Thank you. Iliana Guzmán. Iliana.
Creo que ella no se conectó hoy.
Ajá. I didn't.
Tenía un evento ahora
Okay.
de trabajo.
Thank you for informing. Thank you, Carlitos. Manuel Hernández.
Present.
Erika Yanira. Erika. Obed Danilo.
Present.
Thank you. Luz de Belén.
Present, teacher.
Excellent. Alfredo Isaac.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Cecilia Martínez. Ceci.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Alberto Mejía.
Present, teacher.
Nice. Vilma Ortiz.
Present, teacher.
Hey, very good. Jonathan Pérez.
Present, teacher.
Excellent. Claudia Stephanie.
Present,
Perla.
teacher.
Very good. Carlos Quintanilla.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Mercedes Ramirez.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Jose Rigoberto.
Present.
Very good. Josué Eduardo.
Present, teacher.
Excellent. Bessie Vides.
Present, teacher.
Omar Vigil.
Present, teacher.
That's nice. People, we finished. You know, you completed level number 1. Let's give an applause to everybody. You know, hug yourself because you did a very good job, because you were here with me every day, right? And that's not easy. I understand that you feel tired after working all day long, right? And your effort is going to pay you back, okay? So as I said it at the beginning of this session, the final grades are going to be done and complete tomorrow morning. So you can check them tomorrow. I mean, in any time of the day, right? If you want to know your final. ¿Quieres saber su promedio final? A partir de mañana puede. Y a partir de mañana, administración va a empezar a hacerle llegar su diploma de que completó módulo 1 de básico. ¿Okay? Ese creo que les llega a tu correo. Luz.
¿El promedio dónde lo vamos a poder ver?
Schoology. Ahí está una carpeta que dice calificaciones, Luz.
La final, ya.
Sí, ajá, todo el cuadro va a ver. Así como se lo he estado actualizando, usted va a encontrar toda el recuento de sus notas en cada una de las actividades, ¿ok? Usted sabe cuánto más o menos ha tenido en la oral número 1, en sus foros y en las evaluaciones, por ejemplo, de las actividades por semana, ¿ok? So, lo único que no sabe es su nota final de la grabación que me ha enviado, y ya agregué la nota del examen de ayer, ¿ok? So, entonces vamos a ver cuánto le aparece con su sumado todo lo de su promedio, ¿ok? So, guys, it was a real pleasure to be your teacher during this level. I appreciate that opportunity you gave me, you know, to be with you. Thank you for standing me. Gracias por soportarme. It was a real great time, you know, that I spent with you. So, see you on the way. You know?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye,
teacher.
people.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Continue
Good night.
studying. I mean, be good kids.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, teacher.
You're
Bye.
welcome. See you, people.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, doctor. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Before-
See you soon, class.
Yes. Yeah, one. I need a how to say, Pilsener or which one?
Excuse me?
Oh, give me one Pilsener. Okay.
Isaac is celebrating right now. Isaac va a tener celebración. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. See you.
Okay.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye. You're welcome.
Yes, sir.